Good morning, people. Hello, and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. I woke up very hungry today because I skipped dinner last night. So, I just came to Teastreet. I think this is close to the race course, and from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., they serve a variety of breakfast options. So, we're gonna go inside and grab ourselves some Gujarati breakfast. So, let's get started. I'm gonna be in a food coma for a while now, and this fafda jalebi combination I knew from this Indian comedy satire series called Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma, where the lead character and his family play the role of a Gujarati family from Bachau Gaon in Kutch. So they always have this kind of brunch on Sundays, and then the lead character then goes off to sleep. I think it's a food coma that kicks in after you have that. But I've been looking at fafda jalebi for a while. I think at Sarovar Portico I had this for breakfast, but I took like very small amounts, so it didn't register that you can have a food coma out of this. But yeah, now that we are done with breakfast, so instead of going back to sleep, we are headed to Nyari Dam, which is about 10 kilometers from here. So let's go enjoy some dam side views. So according to Google, we have arrived at the dam. Is it just me, or this doesn't look like a dam to anybody else? I'm gonna walk around and try and figure out where the hell is the dam. Well, this is not what I expected of a dam to look like. I mean, I know there isn't enough water because it hasn't rained, but this doesn't look like a dam by a long shot. Maybe somewhere further in the distance over there might be the dam, but this is not it. Let's go find ourselves some other place to check out. This was a fail. Alright, so in about 10 odd kilometers I've made it to Pradhyuman Park, and the board sign says there is also a zoo here, so we're gonna walk around, and I hope, as shady as this area is, this is just the entrance. Further down deep in the park there's also shade and we get to see some animals. It's just a simple 20 rupees entrance ticket, so not too bad out here. Looks like it's a very big zoo surrounded by water on nearly 3/4 sides. So it looks like we are starting out with the interpretation center. There's a 10 rupee entrance ticket for the interpretation center. So just go walking around trying to see different exhibits, and they're showing how the hospital, vet care and everything works for wildlife. looks like Kutch has a lot of wild asses. So when we get to Kutch, maybe we get to see them in real life. There were supposed to be macaque monkeys here, but I guess because of the heat, they have gone into hiding their internal shelters. So let's see if there is any animal still in the outdoors. The first animal is a common langur mama sitting up there in the under the canopy shade. Not very many animals out in the heat today. The alligator fish is here as well. It's called alligator gar. It comes from Mexico. No wonder it's an alligator cum fish. Really cool. So exploring the aquarium section. So as it turns out, they have different exhibits, animal exhibits. So aquarium has a 5 rupees entrance ticket. The interpretation center was 10 rupees. So you have different entrance tickets on top of a general entry fees of 20 rupees in the park. They have lobsters in this tank. Then there are some baby lobsters walking around as well. And I guess these are soon to hatch. That's nice. There's one dancing up there on the walk as well. This is a nice picnic spot with natural tree shade, and then you get some snacks from the canteen over there. You can hang out in the middle of the zoo. There is an Asiatic lioness over there and a lion sleeping upside down under the canopy, hiding from the sunlight. This is as close to an Asiatic lion in Gujarat that I've gotten after the epic fail at Gir. This is an alligator pond. I can see 2 alligators under the water here. There is one more swimming somewhere over there. They are all hiding under the water. There's one more back there. I wish one of them pops out real quick, but oh yeah, that guy over there is taking some air, but too hard to see. She popped out a little bit to get some air. This is the one with the long pointy nose. You can see that's the tail, and that's the body, that's the nose. Yeah, this guy has a long pointy nose. It's a sibling of a crocodile. That's a marsh crocodile right there. Probably about to get in the water or just basking in the sun on the sidelines. Wow, look at the white tiger. So patiently enjoying life. 2 of them there, hiding under the canopy as well. At least they are awake. So I've been walking around this zoo. It's a pretty big zoo. It's almost a couple of hours since I've been here. Saw a whole bunch of animals, most of them hiding from the heat, which is understandable. But except for these ducks that I just saw, they have a dedicated pond for themselves. I think there are other birds aside from ducks as well. Swans and stuff, like the bigger birds, they're all taking a dunk in the pond and just chilling. But the other animals are hiding under their canopies, and there was even a sloth here, but I didn't take a shot because it's like complete black coat hiding under the shade. It's fully camouflaged, and the Royal Bengal tiger was very far away in its enclosure, so yeah, it was not possible to capture that either. Anyway, this was a fun experience. You're gonna go hide into my room as well because it's 2 p.m. It's getting very hot, so we're gonna take a rest for a few hours and then come back out in the evening, check out maybe one or two more of the remaining slots, and then that should be it for Rajkot.
A few inches later.
So good evening again. After taking a nap for a little bit, waking up, recovered from the food coma and also replenished from all the heat. I'm gonna go out and try out this Gujarati snack. I think it's called Ghugra. I've been seeing it for a while now. I have no idea what that is, but there's a shop nearby about a kilometer away that sells it. So we're gonna go grab that. Have some buttermilk as well to recover from the heat, and then we're gonna try and go get to this Ram one. So let's go get the journey started. That was a nice experience. This shop is called Ishwarbhai Ghugrawala, and Ghugra, interestingly, is a cross between gujia, which is a dessert that we have at the time of Holi, and samosa. So this is somewhat savory but somewhat on the bland side, so it's the chutney that adds the flavor to it. Had it with chaach and it went really well, so it was a nice experience. Now we head over to Ram 1 and enjoy a nice evening. Well, change of plans. Ram 1 appears as closed, and it's about a 5-6 kilometer ride one way. So I didn't want to, try and risk it and get there and find it closed anyway. So Google said it was closed for me. So I looked around a few other parks, and I found this. This is the Jubilee Garden. Pretty nice and modest, so nothing super fancy out here in the park itself per se. But there are a few places of interest nearby, such as the Watson Museum, which is now closed, but if you want to check it out, that's a possibility, and some shops and stuff on the street, etc. So gonna hang out here for a little bit, walk around on the grass. The sun is setting behind the building over that side, so it's nice and cool breeze now. And just gonna enjoy the rest of my day out here in Rajkot. In the next vlog, we'll be on the move. There are still two possible destinations, one along the way and then one eventual destination where I've been trying to go for the past couple of vlogs anyway. So just a hint for you guys to figure out where I'm headed next. But until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.